5 people went on a hit to kill FBG Duck. The feds finally let the world know, where they released paperwork and they let us know who the one person is who didn't shoot Duck. Blah, 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 blah. We gonna talk about that. And I heard FBG Butter mad at me, man. Y'all hit the like button. When you do that, it helps with the algorithms to make this video go to the top. A lot of people be able to see it. It's a lot of rumors about Duck. It's a lot of shit going on. I've been talking about Duck almost every day for about a week and a half because this paperwork came out, then the Chicago Sun-Times, and then more paperwork, and it's like this shit is getting close to feds and against O-Block. That case is in less than 50 days, so hit the like button. This way we're going to dispel all the rumors by making sure this video gets to the top. We need about 2,000 likes on this. The feds say, you know, they got crazy sources, they got witnesses, they got girlfriends, security guards, all kind of shit. People who gonna testify at this trial, who gonna speak out and shit like that. The feds are claiming some deep shit. First off, they claim that, now this finna get strong, y'all. Y'all gotta hold on and let's chill for a minute. The feds say all 5 of those guys came because Teasy seen Duck in Milano's downtown at a shopping center. He was jealous because Duck was messing with his ex-baby mama, what the feds is alleging, and Duck used to be around his shorty. So soon he walked in and seen Duck, he dropped the low, got on the phone, got the text, hey, this nigga up here. The feds claim Muwop, C-Murder, C-Thing, Kenny Mac, and I think those are 5, and Los, all came to go kill Duck. The feds say that 4 of them hopped out. The feds claim that Kenny Mac is the only one who didn't shoot Duck. He didn't kill Duck. He didn't shoot at all. And surveillance footage is going to prove that he didn't shoot. A source said that he was lying like he did, or a source said that Kenny Mac was fronting and shit, acting like he shot Duck. But the surveillance footage that the feds got shows that he was the only one that didn't shoot Duck. He kind of jumped out the car, I guess, according to the paperwork. He told a source that he tried to jump out the car from the back seat and shoot Duck. He tried to jump out the back seat and get the blick in the Duck and shit, right? And that he felt getting out the car. He slipped and fall down on the ground and shit while this shit was happening. A source actually said that Kenny Mac told him that the girl, Duck's girlfriend, started shooting at him, so C-Murder shot her. I'm not sure if the surveillance footage picked that up all the way because the camera said that that's not public in the paperwork. When you look at the paperwork, this shit is strong. So, you know, it's witnesses and people who giving out information. So the feds say that Kenny Mac is not a shooter, but he was there. He participated in this crime and all kind of shit like that. The paperwork actually says that Kenny Mac is from Dipset. He's not from O-Block, and that his only beef with Duck is that he clicked up with O-Block like 600 and THF and all kind of shit like that. The feds claim that after Duck was killed, King Von didn't offer Kenny Mac a chain because Kenny Mac went O-Block, and that C-Murder actually offered Kenny Mac a chain and said, man, you need to take this chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you need to cut all that bullshit out. It might as well become O-Block. You might as well be an O-Block member. Shit, you putting in work. And that Kenny Mac told him he didn't want the chain. He gonna rap Dipset. He Dipset, and it is what it is. The feds claimed that Kenny Mac was talking a lot. He was telling people all kind of shit, that he was sending people DMs, telling them to check Spot News and check this and check that and all kind of shit. They actually claimed that all kind of shit about Kenny Mac. I don't want to get into that part. I'll break that part down tomorrow. But it seemed like the feds, you know, jumped in this shit quick. All the O-Block members were identified on the surveillance footage inside of O-Block. So in the camera footage of them running down to the cars and shit like that, they were all identified according to the paperwork by an ex-security guard that worked in O-Block, some of their girlfriends. They actually took the surveillance footage and went to rival gang neighborhoods that O-Block was beefing with, and they asked some of the gangs in other neighborhoods, hey, who this is in this video? Who this is right here? And they told them. So the feds already knew exactly who was in the surveillance footage, you know. So this is deep, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know, Duck with this in O-Block too. I think that's the one thing we leave out of this shit. Duck was going strong. You listen to Dead Bitches, you'll be like this. You know what I'm saying? Because there was so many people he named in there. He even named women and shit. So You know, these two neighborhoods were engulfed in street wars, and I think that shit was way before Duck, way before O-Block. So I wanted to let y'all know that, man. You got more news that's coming out, but I wanted to give you that update. Today I'm gonna be dropping a lot more stories because I've just been focusing on Duck. Like I say, this is one of the biggest cases in the drill culture, and there's other platforms covering this that don't really know the real, ain't seen the paperwork, ain't studied it, ain't talked to none of these people. One thing about this shit though is this shit get irritating because people names was in the paperwork. People talking about is this Trenches News, is this that, Boss Top did this, all kind of shit. FBG Butter. You know, Butter got very pissed off at me. I see a video that said, you know, our relationship ruined. I didn't even know that shit. I thought we was cool. I get it, you know. As a blogger, this shit happened. I understand as a rapper, you hearing your name on videos, you just living your life and all of a sudden you going viral, your name and shit. I get that shit. That'll irritate people, especially bloggers. But I feel like people try to pick on me and pick me out and single me out. Like, don't single me out if you ain't gonna single everybody out. You know, if you ain't gonna tell WGN News this, Fox 32 News this, how you gonna tell me? Look, I didn't put your name in the paperwork. I didn't pick your name and put it in the paperwork. The Feds did that. The Chicago Sun-Times did that. That's your fight with them, not me. You know what I'm saying? I think Butter is a dope guy. I always supported him. When Lil Jaden was on his head with the releasing the pictures of him in the police stations and all kind of shit, I was giving Butter an opportunity to do an interview. I gave his mother an opportunity to speak on his behalf while he was locked up. I always kept it two sides. I never picked it one side. You know what I'm saying? When I was working with Vice News and they was doing a documentary on KI, I hooked him up with that. I gave him the number. Look, call them. They doing a documentary. Work a deal out with them. Whatever y'all work out between them. That's an IDM. I don't want to be linked in y'all contract shit, but here go a number. You work a deal out with them. Whatever y'all did and go right. You don't put that shit on me. I'm confused with everything with that. I supported that brother, you know, but I understand that people get irritated in this shit. They hear their names in this shit. But like I tell them, some cities got TMZ, some cities got Extra, they got Hollywood Unlocked, Chicago got Truth Tellers. So I totally get that. But I did feel a little disrespected in that video a little bit, you know. Like he said, he met my kids, I met his kids. You know, we did plenty of work. You know, we broke bread together. I think he's a dope dude. Now, what he got going on in the street shit, that ain't for me. I ain't doing none of that. But I'm going to end that at that, man. You know, I wish that brother success. Hopefully we can do some grown shit, man. We can sit down, you know what I'm saying, talk to each other, come out with our problems, put a camera in front of us and get some money together. You know, that's business if you ask me. But all that angry shit, that mad shit, I don't know nothing about that. I don't support that, you know. I support that brother. But he was kind of strong on me a little bit, you know, on that blog. But that's it. I ain't going to stay on it long. I'm from the era where either you're grinding or you're whining. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna get to it. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man, because there's a lot of shit going on. But according to paperwork, Kenny Mack from Dipset is the only one who didn't shoot Duck. I'm not sure if he the only one, you know what I'm saying, that could probably save his life in this, because he was there. But it seemed like the feds got a close-cut deal case. It don't look like they didn't brokered any deals with anybody. So it looked like in less than 50 days, the old Block 6 is going to go to trial in Chicago, in the feds, against the state, in FBG Duck murder trial. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth. Blah, blah, blah.